upgradation, and 5 campuses are being established. A new campus on a 1,000 acres of land near Aligarh City is also a dream project for us. And many of these construction activities are progressing for faculty of social science building. Establishment of special ANU centers. Friends, I would like to make a special mention of this one. Although Aligarh University is one of the oldest ones in the country, we have not been able to create a new Muslim university in the country other than the one Jamia Millia and Jamia Hamdard. So we got a chance when the Sadar Committee report was released. The Prime Minister appointed a committee under Bakri Sahab, and the Faculty Committee took evidence from the parliamentarians, and there was a proposal that the AMU may be permitted to open 5 campuses in different parts of the country. So in tune with that hint from the Government of India, at that time the Government of India received letters from the Chief Minister of West Bengal, a foundation from Bhopal, with a request to the Honorable Prime Minister that the AMU be asked to open campuses in those states. Then from MHRD, those letters were forwarded to AMU with a hint that we may examine it under Section 12.2. Section 12.2 is a window of opportunity wherein, with the permission of the visitor, the university can start a special center. It's an opportunity that can be expanded if you all wish. So based on that, the university has approved a proposal to start 5 special centers across the country. One in south, one in north, one in east, one on west, and one in central part of India. So accordingly, we have decided previously. Accordingly, the University Board, the Academic Council, and the Executive Council have decided to open 5 centers like this. One in Katihar, Bihar. The second is Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Third is Murshidabad, West Bengal. Fourth is Pune, Maharashtra. And fifth is Malappuram in Kerala. So within the short span of time, the MHRD asked us to contact the state governments and get land free of cost. Accordingly, we have approached all the state governments, and the government of West Bengal has come forward to give 259 acres of land in Murshidabad district of West Bengal. In Kerala, the government of Kerala has come forward and they are acquiring 300 acres of land in Malappuram district. In Bihar, recently they have letter from the Chief Minister of Bihar that they are allocating 250 acres of land, not in Katihar, but in Kishanganj district. I have to take that point back to the Executive Council and get it approved, otherwise there is no problem. Then we have yet to receive a response from the government of Madhya Pradesh and the government of Maharashtra. And we have prepared a project costing rupees 2,000 crore for these 5 campuses to start with. And during the current budget, the government of India was particularly pleased to allocate rupees 25 crores each for the campuses in West Bengal and Kerala. The broad framework is that the AMU model will be replicated taking into account the regional priorities. These centers are going to create greater access to people from these regions to get the same quality of education that the Aligarh Muslim University offers in AMU. And it also serves greater equity. It serves the backward, minority-dominated zones in India. And it also provides more employment to highly qualified youths and professionals, particularly the doctorates, the students who are taking the PhD from AMU, Jamia Hamdard, and Jamia Millia. All have a great chance to spread across the country and serve the Muslims of this nation. And AMU has prepared the Academic Council has approved the proposal and has appointed a committee to prepare the academic framework of these 5 centers. And in addition to that, I have formed a committee of all boys from America, distance, Middle East, and India, with a request that they should contact the alumni around the world and get a feedback as to in what manner we should define these new campuses. And they all have a feeling that these new campuses should be state-of-the-art, top-class facilities maintained by centers of excellence in other parts of the country and within the country itself. So we are working on a very ambitious idea to create world-class facilities in these centers. We are also aware that the government money alone will not be enough to create these centers in this country, in these places. It needs large-scale philanthropy from Muslims and their friends from other communities, so that the idea of establishing these five centers can be materialized within the shortest possible time. Next. Next. And another important initiative the university has taken is the conduct of a national seminar in Aligarh. The title, Minority Education in India, Issues of Access, Equity and Inclusion. This seminar was also conceived in the light of the SSR Committee's finding that Muslims remain largely excluded from the field of education, in addition to several areas of development identified by SSR Committee. As a seat of learning, we thought, let us focus on education. So we convened a national level seminar where Muslim NGOs, about 80 Muslim NGOs attend that educational meet. And at the end of the meet, we came out with a declaration called Aligarh Declaration. The Aligarh Declaration is an agenda of action to promote education for the Muslims across the country. And the thrust is, there is no point in looking toward the government alone. There has to be a lot of local level NGO initiative, bringing the Jamaats and local leaders to start grassroots institutions. Our Muslim boys and girls need to be made literate. That is the primary task. 100% literacy for the Muslims of India should be achieved in the next 5 to 10 years. There is no point in saying that we are still not educated. Unfortunately, we were not able to make full use of the immense opportunities the government was able to create in different parts of the country. But unfortunately, we could not do that. But this declaration gives a wonderful opportunity to channelize the energy of the Muslim community. And as parliamentarians and leaders of the community, I appeal to each one of you that this declaration be given greater importance at the local level. So challenges forward is very great. In spite of roadblocks, we have been able to make a turnaround the campus. And if the campus is allowed to remain peaceful and tranquil, I am sure that we all will be able to give a better deal for the Muslim community of the great nation. There are difficulties. Recently we had an agitation by students. The university had to be closed. It was most unexpected. And we are now reopening on December 1st. And we have made a public promise that students who were involved will be largely pardoned. There are 2-3 students who were involved in previous cases of very serious. One student was persecuted for 5 years and he came back and he is again misleading innocent boys and creating a difficult situation, forcing the university to be closed. So we don't want that to happen. As an institution of excellence, I want the community leaders to allow me to run it as a seat of education. I don't want any politics to be brought into the scene, and I don't want hangama to be seen in the campus. I don't want students to fight each other based on region, group and other things. I don't want students carrying katas and firing also residents, putting rooms into fire, and that was the most painful. Even my own note was burning 2007 at the zenith of a student violence after the murder of a boy. So all of you will have to give us a helping hand in keeping the university a peaceful environment. There is nothing like peace that can give us the right value for giving the best that we can. Nothing more to add. I solicit your guidance, support and encouragement for the noble activity that we are trying to carry out in the Aligarh. Thank you.